Billy McKinnon, and this is my LS swapped coil 45 coupe. They're just iconic. They're pretty much your essential Australian full drive, I reckon. Growing up with them too, always going to the islands and Morton Fraser out west in them, and they're just reliable. I just reckon they're in great shape. They're a classic car. They're only going to get more and more rare these days. I found it out the back of Kingaroy. $300 I paid for it. A fella dragged it up from down his paddock on a trailer axle, and it caved all the sides of it in, but for $300 it was pretty well rust free. I don't think old mate I bought it off had any clue what I'd do with it. I'd love to see his face now it's done, because he was a Land Cruiser man too, country fella. Over 3 months we did all the bar work on it, and then I let it sit for probably 2 months I suppose, and then we were getting married in April, so decided it'd be a perfect car for all the groomsmen to go in. So me and the boys, we hooked into it and done a fair bit of work, and then got it dropped off to paint and panel. I got it back from getting all the paint done 3 weeks out from the wedding. We fully assembled it, built it. I got it engineered on the Monday, registered on the Tuesday, and then took it to my wedding on the Thursday. We did like 14, 16-hour days on it for 3 weeks. There probably would have been 7 or 8 different fellas over the space of 3 weeks that dropped parts off, helped us out. Like, it was a massive effort. I didn't think we were going to get it done. So I had a few dramas getting the transfer case in. It's not the coolest car to drive around in temperature-wise. I usually pull up the servo and get a bag of ice. I'll put it on the footwell, that way it pulls the temps down probably 15, 20 degrees though. We did a Fraser trip, and my mate Dobbo, he took his thongs off, and it burnt a perfect imprint of a bolt head on his foot when we were going over Indian Head. It was so funny. I'd like to pull the motor out, put a cam through it, head studs, set of gaskets, just tidy it up a bit and bump a bit more power into it, I reckon. It's set up for 600 horsepower, so at the moment it's at 450 and it's good, but you can never have enough power. Growing up with the old boy, he's always been working on old cars and full drives, and still is now, like building Mustangs and Falcon coupes and motor swaps and Tiranas, and he races and stuff, so yeah, it's pretty hard to avoid the car scene, I think, growing up. It was good though, wouldn't have it any other way to be honest. Well, Dad's a big believer of doing your own thing, so being self-sufficient, and I like that. It's good being able to do your own stuff, and if you can't do it, I try and learn. Most you can do, save a lot of money. Mrs. gets on me a fair bit, but understandable having a little fella here now, so he loves that stuff. He loves noise and being down the shed. Yeah, he's going to be a bit of a rebel, I reckon. As soon as we pull up at the gate, he just wants to jump out of his chair and hold the steering wheel and drive down the driveway, so yeah, I put him in that, drive around the paddock, and he's smile ear to ear. First full drive trip ever, and I rolled it, put it on slid, yeah. First trip, doing donuts, being an idiot. Did one donut, and then I come around for the second, and it just hit boost, and it's just uncontrollable when it hits, and she just flicked itself right off its wheels, clean on slid. Bang. With the new build I want to do, it's going to be pretty time consuming and a few dollars in it, and selling that would definitely help. I had a few people interested in it since I built it, and very interested, but I don't know if I can do it yet. It's pretty sentimental. Yeah, I'd definitely build another one, without a doubt. Probably put aircon in it though. Definitely make room for that.